It happened on February 9th, 2021, at an ordinary intersection in northern Illinois. A quiet suburban road, a traffic light, and a single pole-mounted camera installed by the Department of Transportation. Nothing unusual ever happened there. The camera existed only to monitor traffic flow and record minor accidents until 2:14 a.m. That night, the system registered a motion event, someone crossing the street. The footage showed a tall figure stepping into frame from the left side of the road. The person walked calmly across the crosswalk, head slightly lowered, hands by their sides. Their gait was smooth and controlled. Nothing about the movement looked strange. What was strange appeared in the metadata. The camera didn't detect any vehicle headlights, engine noise, or environmental activity that would normally trigger motion at that hour. The only detectable movement was the figure itself. Minutes later, a patrol car passed by and found the intersection completely empty. The footage was flagged for review the following morning. At first, it seemed like a routine false alarm. But when the DOT analysts zoomed in on the recording, they noticed an anomaly. The person's outline was visible, but slightly blurred, even in frames where the rest of the scene was perfectly sharp. The figure also cast no shadow, despite a working streetlight positioned directly above the crosswalk. The team contacted local police to ask whether any officers had reported seeing a pedestrian at that time. None had. To verify the event, investigators pulled footage from nearby security systems, gas stations, storefronts, and private home cameras. Every one of them showed the same timeline. The intersection was empty. No one crossed the street. No one appeared in any angle except for the DOT camera. Even stranger, cars driving through the intersection seconds after the recorded crossing did not react. No braking, no swerving, no headlights shifting. Drivers later stated they hadn't seen anyone on the road, yet the traffic camera showed the figure clearly. The team attempted to stabilize the footage frame by frame. When they boosted contrast, the person's clothing appeared featureless. No texture, no folds, no identifiable fabric. When they enhanced the lighting, the head remained unnaturally dark, almost as if absorbing rather than reflecting light. The clearest detail emerged when they tracked the figure's feet. The person was walking, but not interacting with the environment. The feet made no contact shadows, no compression of snow on the ground, no visible disturbance of the thin layer of frost on the pavement. It was as if the figure's presence existed only within the camera system itself. The DOT considered a software glitch, but the device passed every diagnostic test. Firmware was intact, no corrupted frames, no evidence of overlay or tampering. The file structure matched a genuine recording. 2 days later, something even stranger happened. A technician reviewing the footage frame by frame noticed that the figure's head turned just slightly toward the camera. The movement was small, almost imperceptible at normal speed. But when slowed down, the turn was clear. And then, for one frame, the figure's face seemed to brighten, as if illuminated from within. That frame did not match the exposure of the others. It appeared brighter despite no change in camera aperture or lighting conditions. When the technician enhanced the frame digitally, he backed away from the monitor. There were no facial features, no eyes, no mouth, no nose, just a smooth surface where a face should be. The event remained unexplained until a final detail emerged from the camera logs. At precisely 2:14 a.m., when the figure appeared, the timestamp drifted by 0.7 seconds. The system self-corrected immediately afterward, but that momentary desynchronization had no technical explanation. The DOT eventually classified the footage as a non-actionable anomaly and archived it. But several analysts who studied the recording privately believe the figure wasn't a person at all. It was something that existed only in the perspective of one device, visible to the lens, invisible to the world around it. Some think it was a software hallucination. Others think it was something attempting to cross. Not the street, but the boundary between two systems of observation. The footage still exists, and the figure still turns its head toward the camera every time you watch it.